Welcome to the Big Words program, to the Building Words, Making Meanings program, or the Breaking Words, Making Meaning program. So my name is Zoe Filipakis. I am associate professor at the Department of Theory and Practice in Teacher Education at the College of Education, Health and Human Sciences at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. My collaborator and the co-developer of this work is Dr. Margaret Quinn, who is associate professor at the Texas A&M. My work and my focus is on reading and writing connections, on strategy instruction in writing, strategy instruction and self-regulation across reading and writing, on motivation, and on teacher professional development. I'm very interested in developing processes and models of supporting teacher learning. Dr. Quinn is working with elementary and with early literacy learners in the development of resources, but also in the development of strategies for teachers and processes for teachers to develop their pedagogical knowledge. So together we have a great interest both on instructional, but also on ways to support teachers' implementation. In other words, on teacher professional development practices. And together we collaborated on this project. The Big Words Project is funded by Reading Reimagine, which is an inclusive research and development program under the Advanced Education Research and Development Fund. The purpose of this project initially was to develop and evaluate resources for the instruction of multisyllabic reading, multisyllabic spelling, of decoding and encoding, in other words, of big words for students in the upper elementary grades, in grades 3 to 5. The present goal of the project evolved to become a way to support teachers and interventionists, pedagogical content knowledge in general, but also their understanding of this specific program so that they could better implement it in their classrooms and they could implement it with fidelity, but also with integrity. And in general, we wanted to support teachers' pedagogy in their implementation. We really want to scaffold and we want to support your educators' understanding about big words so you could see the morphological, orthographic, etymological connections of those as they make meaning, as they support students in making meaning. Also, we wanted for the professional development to be flexible because our goal was for educators, and by the term educators, we mean teachers, interventionists, anyone who may be working in small group instruction to support students who may find such words challenging. Our goal was to support educators in a flexible way of going through the professional development. So going through the professional development on their own time. We wanted to give to all of you the resources, not only to tell you what to do, but also we were very interested for you to know why you do what you do and how to do it. So how so that you can better support your students. So we are supporting your understanding of why you're implementing a program in the way you're implementing it so you can best deliver it when you're working with your students and you know what modifications are allowable because they do not affect the integrity of the program and what modifications they do will have adverse results and students may not learn because of these changes in instruction. So we do believe that instructors, educators who have pedagogical content knowledge and who also have strong theoretical background about why they do what they do, they can really provide instruction that can be very systematic, that can be very effective, and that can have the best results for the students. Because again, the goal is to have the students break words to make meanings, build words to make meaning, so that the process is going to be really exciting for them. So at this point, I would like to thank all of you for joining us and for going through the professional development. As you're going through, you will see that there are different sections. Complete the sections. At the very end of them, you will have additional information, and you will see that I will be providing you with additional guidelines on what the content of the specific sections will be. So welcome to the Big Words program.